Hey, welcome to North Fork Armory. Today we're going to talk about bug out bags. We're going to do separate videos. We're going to talk about the kids first. At home we have 3 kids, so we're only going to go through one bag because they're all basically the same. So for kids, we want to make it a little more fun. So we let them choose some things. We'll go through some of that. So first on the outside, where they have it right there. Now they've kind of picked where they put things, so I'm going to be kind of surprised going through this to find out. So they have the multi-tool, or like little Swiss Army knife deal. We'll just leave it out. It does have the side pockets for some other things. Better multi-tool. Good, she listened. All right. So this is an actual Leatherman here, kind of the old school version. I don't think there's any reason to go into why multi-tools are important in a survival situation. They're really good to have. Also, a couple of carabiners, just for clipping stuff, hanging it. Extra paracord, but it's done up like this so it can be a grab and go bracelet. This particular child really loves Boise State University, so she's got the blue and orange. Up front, always some essentials, I think, and then some. Cool. All right. So another reason for this exercise is we can check up on if they're keeping up on stuff right. And there we go. So waterproof matches, always good. Those should be somewhere else. First aid kit and a tourniquet. All of the kids have these little rapid application tourniquets. Pretty standard first aid kit with tweezers, scissors, gauze, plenty of band-aids, ointments, larger bandages, that should be in there.
Triangular bandages.
Triangular bandages, good deal. They each have this stuff too, which, what is it called?
Coban wrap.
Coban wrap, okay. I'm not the first aid, that's, my wife's the medic. Glow stick for everybody. Those are good for marking trails, things like that. These, we all have a ton of them stashed around. You add water, turns into like a little towel, washcloth thing. So really good. Hygiene is very important. And this seems like it's coming apart. The little survival grenade, again, there's paracord for cordage, and there's a little knife blade, fishing stuff, and things like that inside.
Fishing hooks, a needle, knife blade, tinder, the magnesium stuff to scrape off.
Cool. So they can start a fire and cook a fish that they catch with that. Your little can opener is always good. Flashlight. Should always check your batteries. Headphones, I don't know why. This child has asthma, so emergency inhaler, that one is a spare that doesn't get used all the time. In any case, point of any bag is your most needed things up front. So obviously your first aid and quick way to start a fire should be right up front, and your tools. Your small tools. Let's see what she has inside. Oh, cool. So this is the Mylar Space Blanket. These are good for so many things. We'll get into that a little more with one of our other bags, but every kid has these. rain poncho. We actually have some other Cliff Bars and stuff we're going to be adding in here soon, but oh, more glow sticks. Cool. So more glow sticks, some type of emergency food, power gel. Stuff tastes disgusting, but it actually works. Gives you a good energy boost. So if we're hiking and need to, a spork, gotta have something to eat with. What's we have in there? That's actually hand sanitizer, lotion. Oh,
Are you sure that's not sunscreen? It's sunscreen.
okay, that's sunscreen. Lockback knife, cool. Didn't realize you had that.
It used to be Grandpa's.
Yeah, it looks like something Grandpa would have had. The deal with the whistle, the worst compass in the world, it doesn't work very well. But the container's large so kids can grab onto it easy. It's orange in case they lose it. It is waterproof, and then we just have more waterproof matches in there.
There's a mirror inside the cap to signal.
Oh yeah, there's a mirror in there. Cool. So I took care of that pocket. So again, small stuff, but up there where it can be gotten too easy. I guess a hairbrush. Obviously, I don't feel like it's all that important, but okay, here's the deal. If you're in a survival situation, I'm not a big fan of using up room that could be used for something else. But if you're under a lot of stress and you're on the move and things are happening, if a girl feels like she needs to brush her hair and it's going to make her feel better about herself, it's probably not the worst thing in the world. I would probably recommend tomorrow when I see her again that she changes this out for a comb that will take up less space. But I get it. Okay. 3 bottles of water, which does make it heavy, but you know what? Water's important, and they have it. Deodorant, again, is not terribly important. So we'll talk about that one. Extra paracord. I mean, you really just...
One's bungee cord and one's rope.
Oh. See? Told you I'd be figuring out what's in their bags because it's changed. Oh, cool. So, rope, paracord, bungee cord. Plenty of ways to build shelters, tie things down, things of that nature. Some hand warmers, always good. These things can be changed out seasonally too, so we're getting into cold weather. Not a bad idea. We have the Survivor Kid book, which they do read these. They all have their own kind of book and things to keep busy. But they like reading, which is good, but this teaches them about navigating.
Hold it up. There you go.
Building shelters, fires, animal tracks. Cool. A little bit about hunting and what you can eat. So, good for kids. A deck of cards they can play with. These, you can get them at Walmart. But the cards actually have like survival tips on them. So, kind of a dual use thing. Lots of stuff about shelter building and what have you in there.
And they're plastic, so they won't get ruined if they get wet.
Yeah. Pretty waterproof and sturdy. But again, it comes down to being able to take a break and play some cards will really help ease the stress of the situation if it comes down to it. Some tissues, not a bad idea. Because this particular bag belongs to a girl, snot rocket's probably on the thing. And then they all have these as well, besides protein bars and stuff. But that's the emergency food rations, the Coast Guard rations, you hear them called. They taste okay. They're kind of plain, they're kind of dry. But I've eaten them plenty of times. And they last for 5 years, and they're full of all the nutrition that you need to keep going. So, looks like that's it, and some dirt. So the reason that there's dirt is because we actually use these. Anytime we go camping, we go hiking, we just go on a day drive out to the mountains or something. Everyone in the family brings their bags in case we have a breakdown or something like that, and just we've got everything we need with us. That actually happened about almost 6 years ago, where we had 2 tires blow out and we were 30 miles off of a main road out in the middle of nowhere, and we were not prepared, and ever since then we've been working on that. And it's always a growing process and a learning process. Let's see. So if I had my way, I don't think the headphones are necessary, and the brush is not needed, and really neither is deodorant. That's probably not even something you need, but everything else she's done pretty well. So when it comes down to the other kids, they've all kind of packed it themselves, but one may have a notebook for writing a journal, one may have dice instead of cards, just different things to keep them occupied. I believe in the first aid kit they have some hard candy and stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do. So again, just little stuff like that. But we make it fun for them. We teach them how to use things and what to do with things and all of that. So that's video 1. That is kids' bug out bag.
You want me to hit stop?
Yeah.